So I'm out of my quarantine and as you can see, not wearing a mask. I'm not sure about other people living elsewhere where wearing a mask is not required, but for me, this feels like super weird. Like, it almost feels uncomfortable not wearing a mask because I'm just so used to wearing it. I guess I haven't really told you guys why I've come to New Zealand. I'm not really like on a holiday. I'm actually here because my parents, they live in New Zealand and my father's been pretty sick. So he has this condition where the part of his brain that controls the motor function, like how his muscle moves, that part is for some reason just like shrinking and degenerating. So initially he just had difficulty walking, and that got gradually worse to the point where he couldn't walk at all, and then he had difficulty riding, moving, and things had been kind of slowly getting worse. But just about 4 weeks ago, like things really took a turn for the worst. He suddenly started having like very high fever, and then, you know, just got very sick lah. So my mom took him to the hospital. Well, he was sent to the hospital in an ambulance, and he was diagnosed with pneumonia. And you know how like for sick elderly people, like pneumonia can like really be very lethal. That's why when my mom, she called me and said, look Steve, like you gotta come home, like, you know, you don't know when you're gonna see your father again. And well, that's kind of the reason why I've come here now. So yesterday I got home, and fortunately his pneumonia was kind of, well, it was managed and it's a little more stable now. So his fever went down, so he seems to be doing better. Like, I don't want to jinx anything. When I saw him, I think the saddest thing that I realized is that it's not like he has a dementia or anything where he's not able to think clearly. Like, his mind is fine. It's just that he's not able to express anything, move, or like do anything. So I was chatting with my mom about, you know, how he's doing and all, and then it turns out he hasn't really been able to leave the house at all for the last almost 12 months now, since last March I think. So apart from that time 4 weeks ago when he was hospitalized, like he's just been sitting in his room laying down like the whole freaking day. That just really broke my heart. So as soon as I heard that, I thought of these cars that are made for disabled people, that has a seat that swings out. So I went and looked at a few online. Turns out there's one guy selling one pretty near my house. I'm just on my way to have a look at that car. I was really lucky because Auckland's quite big, but he literally lives just down the road from where I live, like 10 minutes away on foot. Hopefully the car is in good condition and the price will be okay, and I can drive it home and surprise my mom and dad. But we'll see what happens. I'll see you in a bit. Wow, that's so cool. And this whole mechanism should be pretty foolproof and sturdy, right?
Yes, but the car is with nothing in.
Yeah, I was just telling Dean just now, even if my father can use it for a few months, but I think it'll still improve his quality of life so much, you know? Thanks.
Very good.
But all right, thank you. Great. Thank you. All right, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right, so I've bought it. Yeah, I think my mom's pretty gonna be happy. I can't wait to see how they react once they see this car. Look, I mean, it's a small car. It's not like a fancy car or anything, but you know, it's gonna do the job. My father's gonna be able to get outside, and that's honestly the most important thing for me. So I'm gonna drive it home. It's gonna be a short, probably 3-minute drive. When I turned 24, I left home, and since then, what is that about? Okay, I've just spent my whole kind of time away from them, and you know, I've never really done anything for my parents, you know, so I'm just really happy to be able to do something for them. Oh, there's a bug inside. Get out of here. actually listen to me. Pretty gutless, but yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm home. 엄마.
네 물건 그대로 다 있어. 가방 저 위에 얹었어.
알았어요. 엄마 차 사왔어.
어머나, 이거 산 거야?
네.
어머나, 아유 이렇게 비싸?
잠깐만. 그냥
어머나.
그 전기야.
전기야? 아유 왜 비싸? 아이고 왜 비싼 거 샀어?
에이, 이왕 사는 거
아빠 얼마 탈지?
이렇게 해가지고. 에이, 그런 거 팔면 되지.
어머나, 어머나, 어머나 세상에. 어머, 이거 사러 나갔었어? 오늘 쉰다더니. 야, 끝내준다. 어머, 끝내준다. 어머. 어머나, 어머나. 어머, 얘. 아빠 지금 너무 좋아하겠다. 어머나. 어머나, 어머나, 어머나. 교회 가겠다. 아빠 교회를 2년이나 못 갔는데.
이렇게 해서.
어머, 그 다음에. 어머나, 세상에. 어머, 영준아. 너무 고맙다. 어머나, 세상에.
이렇게 하면 돼.
어머나. 어머나, 어머나. 어머, 세상에. 어머. 어머, 얘. 어머, 얘. 아빠 너무 좋겠다. 어머나, 아빠 보여줄게. 어머, 세상에. 이런 게 있는 거를 모르고. 세상에, 얼마나. 어머나.
그게 안 들어갈 것 같은데?
안 들어갈까? 어머, 세상에. 너무 좋다. 어머, 얘. 어머, 영준아. 너무 고마워. 이거 너무 고맙다. 어머, 세상에. 어머, 세상에. 이렇게 좋은 게 있어. 어머나. 어머, 세상에. 아, 얘 언제 가서 이걸 사왔어?
아니, 왜냐면은. 네, 안녕하세요.
아, 우리 아들이 세상에 아빠 차 사왔어요, 사장님.
아이고.
이 휠체어가 되고. 어머, 세상에.
아이고 너무 샀네.
네. 어머. 세상에도.
아 이거 진짜 좋다.
예. 이게 세상에 사장님. 이게 휠체어가 돼요.
네.
우리 남편이 1년 동안 집 밖에 못 나왔거든요. 병원 간다고 애들 수면 타고. 아유, 세상에.
차 좋다.
네.
차 너무 좋다, 야.
딱 그냥 진짜 좋다.
아유, 세상에도 고마워, 영준아. 이거 어떡하니? 아유, 세상에. 아유, 난 또 산책 간 줄 알았지. 속에 이거에 다 싣고. 아유, 엄마가 이거 차에다 맨날 들으니까 나중에 습관되니까 이거 잘 들더라. 하나, 둘, 하나, 둘, 하나, 둘. 됐어, 이렇게 했지? 나와.
아, 쉽네.
그래. 이렇게 왔어.
아빠 어때요?
이거예요. 이제 보세요, 영준 아빠. 응? 얼마나 근사한지 보여줄게.